Good morning students. In the last video I discussed about simple permanent tissue. There are three simple permanent tissue: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. This is the diagram of sclerenchyma. You must know to identify these tissues: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma with the help of diagram. Clear? So this is the diagram of sclerenchyma. Next, three, this parenchyma, collenchyma, this line all of you must write in your notebook. Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, they are grouped as simple tissue or simple permanent tissue. Clear? In the exam the question can be asked, name the simple permanent tissue. So simple permanent tissue are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Clear? Simple permanent tissue are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. They are known as simple because they are made up of only one type of cell. Clear? They are known as simple tissue because they are made up of only one type of cell. Next, my dear students, let us see next one, conducting tissue. Conducting tissue, these are called vascular tissue. Please write this heading, conducting tissue or vascular tissue, in your notebook, and then you must write, name the two conducting tissue. The xylem and phloem are the two types of conducting tissues. The xylem and phloem are the two types of conducting tissues. Clear? So now first we shall discuss about xylem. So write the heading xylem further. Clear? Name the two types of conducting tissue, xylem and phloem. Name the two types of conducting tissue, xylem and phloem. For xylem, you must underline this line. It means you must write this line in your notebook. They provide for upward movement of water and dissolved material absorbed from the soil by the roots to other parts of the plant. They provide for upward movement of water and dissolved materials absorbed from the soil by the roots to other parts of the plant. Clear? It means this xylem, it carry water and minerals from the roots to different parts of the plant. Clear all of you? From the roots to different parts of the plant. So this line you must note down in the notebook about the xylem. Further, this diagram is there for showing phloem. Clear? This is the diagram for showing the phloem. This you must take in the book. Next, my dear students, we can determine the age of a tree by counting its annual rings. By counting the annual rings, we can just determine the age, which actually are the xylem rings. So this annual rings are the xylem rings, by counting this xylem rings, we can determine the age of a tree. Clear? By counting the xylem rings, we can determine the age of tree. Clear? Xylem rings are the annual rings. Next, my dear students, what does xylem consist of? Different parts of xylem. So this line you must write, the xylem tissue consists of tracheids and vessels, also called trachea elements, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber or xylem sclerenchyma. So xylem consists of tracheids, vessels. What does xylem consist of? Tracheids, vessels xylem parenchyma, xylem fiber or xylem sclerenchyma. All of you got understood? Clear? Here you can write one question also. What does xylem consist of? What does xylem consist of? So what answer you will be writing? Xylem consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fiber. Now we shall discuss them one by one. This is the diagram to show the cross section of 3-year-old woody stem. So first of all we will discuss about the tracheids. It consists of four main parts. No, first one, tracheids. Tracheids are made up of elongated dead cells. You have to write first this heading, tracheids made up of elongated dead cells are made up of elongated dead cells with large cavities without any content. The cells are placed end to end, forming a long tube. They have highly lignified cell wall. Highly lignified cell wall is present, and they provide mechanical support by developing various types of thickening in their wall. This last line is the function of tracheids. This is the function of tracheids. They provide mechanical support by developing various types of thickenings in their walls. So my dear students, these tracheids are made up of elongated dead cells with large cavities without any content. Next, they provide mechanical support by developing various types of thickenings in their walls. Next, we have, my dear students, xylem vessels. Second part of the xylem vessels or tracheae. These are long tube-like structure meant for transporting water and dissolved minerals. They are made up of elongated cell placed end to end. Their cell wall are quite hard, thick and lignified. Transverse walls get dissolved and make a continuous water pipe. It forms a continuous water pipe. So first line, these two lines you must underline, you must write about xylem vessel or tracheae. These are long tube-like structure meant for transporting water and dissolved minerals. Clear? They are long tube-like structure meant for transporting water and dissolved minerals. Their cell wall are quite hard, thick and lignified. Next we shall discuss xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma consists of living parenchyma cells. Xylem parenchyma consists of living parenchyma cells associated with xylem. What is the function of the xylem parenchyma? They serve for the storage of food. This is the function. This line is the function of xylem parenchyma. So xylem parenchyma is only the living part of xylem. Others are non-living. Clear? Xylem parenchyma is the living part. Now here in the example, variety of shapes of tracheids, xylem elements is being given. Just see to this diagram. So my dear students, we have discussed just now. 3 parts: tracheids, xylem vessels and xylem parenchyma. Next, my dear students, we will discuss about phloem now. Phloem, it provides a passage for the downward movement of food manufactured in the leaves to various parts of plant. So my dear student, this first line you must write. Phloem provide passage for the downward movement of food. Phloem cells provide a passage for the downward movement of food manufactured in the leaves. Downward movement of food manufactured in the leaves to various parts of the plant. To various parts of the plant. This you must just write. They also provide for the upward movement of prepared food towards growing new leaves. Then you have to write this last line. The phloem consists of. What does the phloem consist of? Let us see. The phloem consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, and phloem parenchyma cells, phloem fibers. The phloem consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma cells, and phloem fiber. Clear? So what is phloem? What is the function of phloem is clear from the first line which I made underline. Then next is what does phloem consist of? Phloem consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma cells, and phloem fiber. This is the diagram, my dear students, which you must draw in the notebook. This is the diagram of phloem cell. Which you must draw it. This is one of the important diagram. Clear? Important diagram. This can be asked to draw or label. So all of you must do it, must draw it and understand the labeling of this diagram. All the students must understand the labeling of this diagram, as well as you must draw it. You can see here sieve plate is present, sieve cell, then phloem parenchyma this part, next companion cells are present, and sieve plates are present in the sieve cell. Clear? So different parts of phloem is being discussed here. This diagram is very important for exam. Now one by one we will discuss its different parts. First we shall discuss sieve tubes. Sieve tubes made up of elongated cells placed end to end forming a long tube. These are made up of elongated cells end to end forming a long tube. The transverse wall are perforated and are called sieve plates. These sieve tubes transverse wall perforated having many holes and called sieve plates. So sieve plates are present there in the sieve tubes. They help in transport of food from leaves to storage organ and other parts of plant. So last line is the function of sieve tube. This last line, my dear students, this line, it is the function of sieve tubes. They help in transport of food from leaves to storage organs and other parts of the plant. Next, my dear students, we have companion cells. Companion cells, write the heading. Living parenchyma cells closely associated with sieve tube cells. They help in functioning of sieve tube cell. They help in the functioning of sieve tube cells. So companion cells, they are also living parenchyma cells and they help the sieve tubes for transport of food. Next, my dear students, we have phloem parenchyma. Underline this, means take this one, phloem parenchyma. Parenchymatous tissue found associated with phloem, mainly concerned with this phloem parenchyma. It mainly concerned with storage of starch, fat, and other organic food material. You have to write the last line. The function of phloem parenchyma mainly concerned with storage of starch, fat and other organic food material. Next, my dear students, we have phloem fiber. Phloem fiber can be called as phloem sclerenchyma also. Sclerenchymatous tissue found associated with phloem, they mainly provide support. So, phloem fiber, it provides the support. Clear? So, my dear students, xylem and phloem, they are collectively called vascular bundles. They are collectively called vascular bundles. So, conducting tissues we have studied now. This conducting tissues, there are two types of conducting tissue, xylem and phloem. Xylem conducts water and the phloem conducts the food. Clear? Then we have discussed different parts of the xylem vessel and different parts of phloem. All that you must write and understand. Clear, all of you? Let us see one more thing here. The above two tissues, xylem and phloem, are termed as complex tissue. Xylem and phloem are complex tissue. Clear? This parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma we have discussed, they were simple tissue. Xylem and phloem, they are complex tissue being made of more than one type of cells working together as a unit, because they are made up of more than one type of cells. Clear? Parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, they were simple permanent tissue. It means they are made up of only one type of cell. And this xylem and phloem, they are complex tissue because they are made up of more than one type of cells. Clear? Xylem, parenchyma, xylem and phloem, they are complex because they are made up of only one type of cell. Clear? While the parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, they are simple tissue because they were made up of only one cell. Now let us discuss next, my dear students. Here you can see there is one flow chart. Summary of plant tissue. Just look it. This is the whole summary of plant tissues, my dear students. Plant tissues, first we have divided into two, meristematic and permanent. Meristematic, they are dividing cells and they are non-dividing cells. Then further, my dear students, permanent is divided into three: protective, simple, supportive and conducting. Clear? This permanent is divided into three: protective, supportive and conducting. Protective, it deals with at surface of roots, stem and leaves. Then supportive, conducting complex tissue, it consists of xylem and phloem. Conducting complex, conducting tissue or complex tissue, this one conducting and complex tissue. Conducting and complex, they are made up of more than one type of cells. Clear? They are made up of more than one type of cells. Xylem and phloem comes under this conducting complex. Clear? Xylem and phloem, you can see here in the diagram also. Next, supportive or simple permanent tissue. This supportive, there are three: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, and these are also known as simple permanent tissue. These three, these are also known as simple permanent tissue. Next, this conducting complex, it consists of mainly xylem and phloem. Clear? Conducting complex, it consists of xylem and phloem. Xylem conducts water and phloem conducts the food from the leaves. So this is the end of this video, as well as the plant tissues are completed here. Clear? Plant tissues are being completed. So you do your work in the notebook and try to understand it. Thank you.